Imagine embarking on a joyous journey, filled with anticipation and excitement. Picture a bus, humming with energy, as it courses through the veins of the open road, from the vibrant city of Montreal to the bustling heart of New York City. This isn't just any bus, but a Skyway Coach Line tour bus, carrying a group of eager Canadian tourists ready to explore the Big Apple. The air is thick with chatter and laughter, seasoned with the thrill of discovery and the promise of unforgettable memories. Each mile covered brings them closer to the city that never sleeps. A city that's a melting pot of cultures. A city that embodies dreams. The journey, filled with camaraderie and adventure, is as much a part of the experience as the destination itself. But as fate would have it, this journey was not destined to end in joy. On that fateful day, a Skyway Coach Line tour bus met with a horrific accident on US Highway 87. The joyous journey, which began in Montreal, aiming to reach the bustling streets of New York City, was abruptly ended by a shocking incident that none of the passengers could ever have anticipated. The brisk morning air was pierced by the screeching sounds of metal colliding, and in the blink of an eye, the bus was off the road. The highway, usually a symbol of freedom and adventure, became a scene of tragedy and despair. The bus, which was carrying 23 passengers, had crashed. Emergency services were quick to respond. Sirens echoed through the air as ambulances, fire trucks, and police vehicles rushed to the scene. The first responders, trained for such situations, immediately sprang into action. They worked tirelessly, navigating through the wreckage, attempting to rescue the trapped passengers and provide immediate medical assistance to the injured. In the midst of this chaotic scene, it became apparent that the crash was not without severe consequences. One person had tragically lost their life, and 11 others were injured, their dreams of a memorable trip to New York City replaced with a nightmare they would never forget. As the news of the crash spread, officials in New York revealed an additional layer to the tragedy. The majority of the passengers on the bus were Canadian. The bus, which had set off from Montreal, was carrying travelers eager to explore New York City. Amidst the injured, there were also 2 Swiss nationals. In the midst of chaos and confusion, it was soon revealed that the person who lost their life was a Canadian citizen. A joyous journey had turned into a tragic event, leaving everyone in shock and sorrow, a stark reminder of how unpredictable life can be. The aftermath of the accident was a time of shock, sorrow, and the harsh realization of the fragility of life. The Canadian community was deeply affected, grappling with the loss of a fellow citizen and the injury of 2 others. Messages of condolences poured in from officials and citizens alike, expressing their sorrow and extending their sympathies to the bereaved family and the injured. In the midst of this tragedy, we also acknowledge the 2 Swiss passengers who were part of this journey and extend our thoughts to them and their families. This incident, which touched lives beyond borders, is a stark reminder of our shared human vulnerability. Meanwhile, the investigation into the incident continues, with authorities working tirelessly to determine the cause of the accident. The goal is not only to bring clarity and closure to those directly affected, but also to prevent such a tragedy from happening in the future. While the survivors grapple with their physical injuries and emotional trauma, the authorities are doing their utmost to unravel the cause of the accident. As we come to terms with this tragic incident, it is important to remember the life that was lost. The individual, a fellow Canadian, was someone who had an insatiable zest for life and travel. Their spirit was as vast and boundless as the landscapes they explored. From the vibrant streets of Montreal to the bustling heart of New York City, their journey was a testament to their adventurous spirit. They embraced the world with open arms, much like Canada's welcoming nature, a trait that was infectious to those around them. Their enthusiasm for travel wasn't just about seeing new sights or ticking off places on a map. It was about embracing different cultures, meeting new people, and collecting experiences that enriched their soul. This journey, like their spirit, was cut short too soon, leaving behind a trail of memories that will forever be treasured. We can't help but imagine the stories they would have shared, the smiles they would have spread, and the lives they would have touched. To the family and friends of our fellow Canadian who tragically lost their life, our deepest condolences. Their spirit and love for life will forever be remembered.